Viewer listener discretion is advised. The majority of the content of this program is not fact-checked. It is highly advised that it not be used for teaching your children from said content, other than making an example out of the hosts of what they should not grow up to be. Remember this, it's the beer talking.
Welcome to the truth about beer.
All the crap that we're interested in. Searching for the truth. Exploring the unexplained. Investigating the paranormal. Subscribe now.
Hit the alert
button so you don't miss an episode.
Ow!
Welcome to the truth about
beer.
And
Never gets old.
It never gets
hey, welcome, folks. I need to find us on here somewhere. Let's see what.
There we are. Talking about forever.
I think I want to watch us on my channel.
I guess we could say Happy New Year to everybody.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Freaking New Year,
It
man.
really is.
This is our first episode after the New Year.
2020.
That's right. Because New Year's
We did our episode.
Eve was on
Freaking
a
Tuesday.
week ago
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
We had gigs to do.
Doing gigs.
We did gigs, and Keith stayed home.
I stayed home.
Wished a Happy New Year to himself and everybody else. Hi,
All right.
hi, 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 hi.
I'm
Amy,
so
Christine, how you guys
unprepared.
doing? Good evening.
So unprepared.
So, unprepared.
Kathy.
Oh, good.
Get a
Karen.
whole scathing bunch of lists of emails and videos that people sent. in.
We've got some videos tonight. But...
Sweet. I was hoping so.
So tonight we're talking about what's your and. So, you know, for the last 5 years we've been doing this podcast, you know, Joey and I have come to you guys each week bringing you our ands. And
what else?
and now we want
Lots
to
of
know
ends.
what your and is.
This is
And
what I want.
I keep saying and. You gotta stop saying and. I feel like one of those high school kids.
And
this was like like, you know,
Yeah.
so we put a link out there and we asked you guys to share your ands with us. And I know we did it a little bit
Fast and
too
loose.
too close to the episode, I think.
Fast and loose.
But you know, we're going to keep it up there because it's going to be the continuing theme throughout the season. So we want to know what your ands are. So we'll share a couple of those videos that we got tonight with you guys.
And it's not because we're out of ideas.
No, it's definitely not. Because we're out of ideas.
How could we run out of ideas?
No, as a matter of fact, we have all the way through the end of February planned for episodes.
We do.
So,
You know,
There's some-
I was thinking, you guys are wildly creative people for like dudes who don't smoke weed at all.
Well,
Amazing amount
as
of
far as
creativity.
you know. No.
What?
No.
Joey's like, far as you know.
Yeah, we are on TikTok, so you have to.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Pete Moss? Was that what I should have said?
Pete Moss,
Yeah,
is that what
Pete
you
Moss.
said?
Is Pete Moss okay?
We know Pete Moss.
Oregano.
Yeah, pencil shavings.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah,
No.
so we're excited,
Wow.
you know, to find out what your ends are, and we're going to continue to bring our ends to you guys.
Yes,
But you know, the hopes are that when you share your ends with us, it could possibly one day become an episode.
it
So
really could. So, yeah.
Ta-da!
So that's going to be our mantra for this new season or
What's
this
your
year,
end?
new year, whatever. Yeah.
you got like a funky message on your stream. What's it say?
It says your browser has lost connection to your mic. That's because
You have it turned
I
off.
shut it off.
Not because
Tell
I
me
said the
something
W
I
word.
don't know.
Damn it.
Long hair it said the W word. We can't have it anymore.
So we had a deal, and the deal's still on.
Deal.
If you guys send us your video, your hand, and it's out of reach.
They're out of reach.
They're out of reach. And you're one of the first 10, which you've already had 3 videos sent in, but you still have that opportunity to be within the first 10. You
Seven's
get
my
yourself a free Truth About Beer koozie.
Now you're talking.
Got camo.
Don't do the green.
Oh, well, it'll be a special
It's a
one.
special green.
Red, orange for
Nice.
Lindsay.
And see-through.
And clear.
And these are the special ones.
See-through.
Yes.
Gotta love those.
I do.
What do they call those cloaks? Invisibility cloaks?
Invisibility
Oh, yeah.
cloaks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
cloak of
It's really
invisibility.
So you can hide your beer.
another one that's a different shade of invisibility. But
There you
actually, you can see the logo a lot better on this one.
Yeah, you can. It's like a floating logo.
What happened to your face? Why can't I see your face?
And of course, the classic black.
Noise.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Uh-oh, what did they say? Because
We
somebody
got-
said something.
We got restricted. Yeah, just leave it. It's fine.
For
It'll
W,
go away. Probably. We got a restriction on TikTok.
eat my. That's ridiculous.
Oh,
So
it happens.
Dick, 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 dick.
It's legal here in Arizona.
We can say dick, right?
Yeah.
But they're just not into.
you could drop F-bombs.
Substances is a problem, right?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
the problem.
Okay, so
Yeah.
while we're currently not on there, I'm going to make a sentence up that's going to be.
No,
really-
we're on. We're still on. We're not off.
Yeah.
Oh, we
It
just got a
gives-
restriction.
We just
Yeah.
got a warning.
It
Yeah.
just we're
They're
we're
no
not
longer
gonna-
going to be suggesting us to 9-year-olds.
right. Even though our channel was
You
set
got
up
to be
as
12 and
18 up.
older in order to watch this one. It's pretty heavy stuff.
Our channel was set up as
Yes.
18 and older anyway.
So yes, TikTok, the invisible man that you hear.
Hey, they're just about one.
That guy.
He said restricted one.
That would be Jack.
That's Jack in the control booth.
He had no filter.
He has no filter.
No filter whatsoever.
So what is our beer tonight?
You know, it's going to be a fun one, I bet.
I bet it
I
is.
said it is. It's in this glass.
We
So-
just want tonight to be a fun night.
So it was definitely a challenge
Ooh,
with the
this
total
stinks.
with the total wine today. Wandering
you
around.
ask
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I didn't because I'll be honest with you. I usually love the staff there at Total Wine, but the people working today probably wouldn't have been much help to me. So
They're all ex-Walmart employees.
yeah, probably. So I just kind of wandered around a little bit and I stumbled upon this beer.
Smell oranges.
And oh yeah, well, it's probably because
Yeah,
it's,
it's an IPA.
it's an IPA.
That's what it is.
So it's gonna be a fun little beer. Should we play the little video? on it
Let's
first?
do it.
Oh,
So-
it is a video.
Well, there is a little video for it.
Which one is it?
It's called the Super Fun Beer.
Check it out.
Check
Here
it
we go.
It was quick.
What the? A hoppy.
That's why I didn't want to show it to Jack before.
You need to see it one more time.
Yeah, we got to see that again.
Found it, brother.
That's,
Oh,
So that took Joey and I a long time to do today.
you guys made that, right?
We did.
Okay, it's not part of their marketing
No.
scheme. Okay, I was going like, what?
so you want
Horrible.
the can that's open, Jack? You enjoying that one?
I haven't tried it yet.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna hit it now. So
So
Give it-
it's
give it a
a
try.
hazy.
IPA.
I mean, it's an IPA. Yeah,
okay.
hazy India Pale Ale. Yeah, 7.2
Okay.
APV. It's double dry hopped,
And
and it's by
400
Paperback
Brewing
Brewing.
out of California. No IBUs on that thing?
Well,
3,000.
it's probably there in small
3,000.
print. But I'm not going to
3,000.
be able to read that. I can read the big print,
There's at least 300.
but it is a hoppy love hug for your tongue.
It's a hoppy butt rape for your tongue.
You've tried it now.
Yeah, it's
So-
it's hoppy as a mother.
Is it really?
Very hoppy, very bitter.
Sweet.
Not sweet. Smells sweet. Don't taste sweet.
It don't taste sweet.
Tastes very gaggy.
Should we see if we can get a can and a half?
Yeah, let's do it.
Do it.
So
Pour it
Pour
down.
first.
You go. You pour. Well, that's a lot of head.
then I'll break open another.
There you go.
Now, is there any reason to reduce or minimize the amount of head, or you guys just F it? Fuck it. Just going for it, huh?
I don't think so, really. I mean,
I'm just curious. I didn't know if it was a thing, because like, you can bruise wines or some crap like that.
Well, so I heard this story,
okay.
and I don't know how true it is, but the story goes that the more head you get on your beer, the less of this ends up in your stomach, causing bloating. So the more head you get on your beer, the less bloating you get from the beer.
All right. So yeah, release the carbonation ahead of time.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense. Assuming that there's a finite amount of carbonation within the beverage, it would make sense that if you fizzed it out before you drank it, it would have less.
You're not trying it first.
I'm on board with that.
I'm
Shake that
going-
son of a bitch.
I'm going all
He's going
all
all
in
out.
on this one.
Yeah,
He's
he's
going
just gonna
all out for
finish
this
that
one.
God awful bitter
wanna-
shit. Woo.
Oh man,
It is
Look
pretty
at this.
spicy, man.
Look at this.
It's,
Isn't that beautiful?
That is pretty.
Whoops, I got it.
Looks good.
Get
Oh, it's
the
definitely got an
logo.
IPA smell.
Yeah.
Super
Stank.
strong smell.
Does it make you happy?
Cuba stank.
Not yet. I haven't started drinking. But
Yeah.
we should cheers, everybody.
Yeah. Cheers,
Cheers.
to Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year. And a great season 6, right?
Yeah.
So to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to speak.
It has the slightest tinge of like galvanized rubber.
I got to get through the phone.
It finishes a little bit like galvanized rubber.
Very citrusy. Very citrusy. Like I'm getting
Oh, there we go.
Like orange peels straight up.
I'm
just
getting grapefruit. Yeah. like the
handfuls of
grapefruit.
orange peels. Yum.
Yeah.
And they're pickled too, so they're really good.
Essence of coriander.
You guys really like these flavors? Like, honest to God, I just don't understand.
I actually do, Jack.
That's, I mean, that's cool.
No,
I just, it's hard for me to understand.
no, it's a strong IPA. I think it's a strong IPA,
It is.
but it's got a good, like it's a
International
citrusy
pale ale. Is that what is that?
international bitterness units.
What's IPA?
IPA is Indian Pale Ale.
Indian pale ale,
Yeah.
not international pale ale. My bad.
Yeah.
I had
This
pale
one,
ale.
this is what threw me on this one because it is Indian Pale Ale and this says India.
Well, what the hell's the difference?
Is it India Pale Ale or
So
Indian
I've
Pale
been, we may have been saying it wrong all along. 'Cause
Probably.
most of them just say IPA on it or say Pale Ale.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Interesting.
'Cause I didn't know Indians really drank beer. I thought they were kind of not. Oh, wait a minute. Like East India. Huh?
East
East
India.
India.
My bad.
Yeah. Bollywood.
You got the what? Got it.
Well, see how much you drank already?
No, I actually like. No, I,
He didn't
didn't
even- Get that man a straw.
I actually like it. I really do.
I believe
mean,
you.
It's strong. I'm not, no doubt about it. It's strong.
I need one of them coasters.
It hits you. It hits you in the face.
Thank you.
But
Very nice.
It's-
very nice.
but it's good though. It's got
So-
a very citrusy flavor to it. I like it. And I'm not honestly, Jack. I'm not a big IPA guy. I'm really not.
You're a Hefeweizen.
Some I do. I like the Hefs. I like the wheat beers.
That's what he feels
But,
about.
you know,
Oh, it's
yeah.
funny.
But this is pretty good.
It's
not
pretty
bad.
citrusy and hoppy.
It's very like great.
It's a hoppy hug for your tongue.
Yeah, yeah. It's definitely hoppy.
Hoppy friend hug for your tongue. Delicious.
And that's because it's double dry hopped.
Hop the shit out of
What
it.
they must do in the
Double
second
dry hopped even.
in the second carboy or whatever when
Yeah.
they do the fermenting process, is they probably actually hop it, drain it, or take the hops out and then hop it again.
Hell yeah.
I think that's what they would do.
Hoppity hop, 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 hop.
We'd have to ask the guru of the suds when
I
he comes
know it.
back.
We must get him back.
We have to get
Indeed.
him back.
He keeps us in line on our
Stuff.
beer knowledge.
He truly does.
It's important.
It is
It's
important.
you know.
I'm going to give a shout out to our Rumblers because I am not on Rumble tonight, so I don't know who's on with us. But welcome, guys,
Why aren't you on there?
because you have my phone in there.
Oh,
and
that's a
my-
good
and my
point.
iPad's running TikTok.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Oh, I see. Technological. He's
I
technologically
should go
impaired.
in between the two
you
because
can.
I'm on I'm on TikTok, and there's I must be the only one watching on TikTok right now.
think so.
It shows we got one, and
I think I can open Rumble, but if I actually get on
So-
Rumble, I'm not a real person there. So they don't.
Oh, so I'm going to go on Rumble real quick.
They've still never accepted me.
They haven't accepted you yet.
No, I
Oh,
still can't comment or anything on Rumble. So you know what? Don't like you guys anyway. Anywho,
there we go. No,
So if you guys haven't visited our Truth About Beer TikTok, we've been uploading some pretty cool videos this week. Some past investigations that we've done. So some pretty cool stuff to check out on TikTok if you guys get a chance and go follow us because our numbers over the last 3 days have just shot up. Like
can you tell
crazy.
what we're doing? We're trying to build a product here.
What product?
I don't know. You're trying to build a product. Hey,
Trying to build a show.
that's what I meant.
Yeah.
The show's a product.
I guess it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So trying to increase our viewership.
No cap.
yeah.
And huh?
Yeah.
And
That's exactly. Well,
Where's Christine's hand? Are we gonna watch it now?
it says it's not
we will.
It says I have to verify my Rumble account first.
Really?
It's going to deny you.
It's
Why?
good.
I've been stuck in this circle for a year now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it still won't verify me. I've never had a different one. I've never logged in incorrectly.
That's
It's
crazy.
Like, nah, not today. But
Was
I
it
got
because
right.
I haven't? No, it says unfollow. So that means
yeah, it's
so
going to screw you
I've
too.
already joined, right?
Welcome to the Pad Club. You don't get
Oh,
shit.
that's different.
Oh, you're on coffee table.
We're in the wrong freaking pling, man.
No, there.
It's not even a thing anymore.
It's here.
Well, is it real?
I tried to message and it denied my
that's
message.
what it was. Okay.
Oh,
So-
no.
And that number is not accurate because there's usually a lot more people than that watching. Because by the end of the night, we'll have 60 views. So.
Noise.
It always says like 2,
On
3,
the road.
5 watching, but there's always more than that. So
One lonely guy in his bathroom.
One lonely
This
guy.
show's my favorite.
Oh, look, I'm going to try to do another chat
Do it, John.
in there. And
try
see what
doing that
happens.
chat. See what happens.
It's going to say, hello, Rumbler.
See what happens.
Is there anybody out there?
Oh, there's dinner.
Knew that was going to hit.
Something went wrong. Please verify your Rumble account first. And I say,
you're
okay, and
frickin'
then
fired.
it doesn't take me anywhere to.
And the cycle continues. Welcome to not being able to do crap.
Let me see it real quick for a second.
You
All
no
right.
longer matter.
'Cause I
and
think
we
there's
don't
a
let you
separate-
comment. Nope. It'll just do the same shit. You'll
No, but
say,
I thought
I'm going to verify my account. It's my email. And it'll send you an email and it doesn't work.
there was a place.
buddy? Do you? Yeah. That's good stuff.
Oh, that's bizarre. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're screwed.
I told you. I don't know why it does that, but
Yeah.
it did, that's exactly what it did to me.
Huh, that's
It just puts you in this
weird,
ever-loving
man.
cycle of like, you got to register your email. You go click and it goes, yeah, it didn't work.
That is
Well,
kinda
I don't know what else to do because you gave me one tab to click and I couldn't do nothing with it. It's some
All right.
bullshit.
Well, it says there's 2 people watching on
Yeah.
Rumble now. So,
You're one of them.
and so that means there's nobody on TikTok probably right now.
Yeah, probably.
If you're on TikTok watching, and please drop a hello.
Hit the hearts. Tap your screen.
Yeah.
Give us some hearts. Give us, show us some love.
Face.
All right, so let's
You want to talk about and?
I do.
let's talk about and.
What's and?
I think we should.
What is your and, Andy? Andy, tell us, please, Andy.
Any and.
Shall we watch one of these videos that one of our lovely watchers has given us? Or do we want to just talk?
I don't know. So we
Oh.
did the show for a good solid 4 years
4 years and 4
or
years.
3.5
Straight.
straight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
before we took our
Where
hiatus.
we did a little hiatus and kind of tried some other things. And all that time we didn't realize that we were sharing our ands as much as, or how am I trying to say this?
I have
We've
no
just
idea.
been doing stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we had our,
Yeah.
we have our name, The Truth About Beer, and we knew that, and was all the crap we were interested in.
All of it.
But we didn't realize how powerful those ands are.
We didn't make that connection.
No,
Some of them are expensive too.
yeah, they can be. So we realize everybody has ands. And we're being selfish by just sharing our ands.
Right. So we wanted to reach out to you guys and know what your ands
And
are.
to cease and desist from being selfish on our end.
The liberal side is showing.
Right?
Just kidding.
I just want everybody to be happy.
Everybody needs to be happy. So yeah, so we got a few and videos, and we'll share those tonight with you guys. But I think that we'd want to kind of relive some of our ands and talk about some
Yeah.
of the things that we
How
did
the
in
hell are we
past.
going to do that?
I don't know.
We just need to talk about it.
Oh, okay, do it that way then.
That's all we can do.
Let's reminisce.
So if you followed us from the very beginning, our first episode was about snakes.
Yay.
And I think that was would you say that was more my and than yours?
It was more yours.
Well, it was, yes.
Keith.
I mean, when I first met you, I came to your house and
What a fucking weirdo.
and there,
You have what in cages?
Right?
yeah,
Who keeps spiders in cages?
there was tons of snakes and reptiles and
Don't
and
forget
one
the bugs.
huge big pig.
Yeah, so
But they finally split up.
I did have a
Sorry.
I did have
What an asshole.
I did have a passion for reptiles
You're
back in
terrible.
the day.
I'm a terrible
You're
person.
terrible, Jack.
That's sorry. We won't be naming any names. Just know that you don't know her.
Mute the controller, will you? So no, I would say I had a passion for reptiles at the time, and I knew the people at the sanctuary that we did the interview with, and thought it would be a cool first episode because there are a lot of people out there that have a lot of misconceptions about reptiles and snakes, and we figured we'd shed some light on those misconceptions, and I think it was a pretty cool first episode.
I thought so too. You know what I'm going to do here? Because I can.
Because you can.
What do you do?
I'm going to upload not backgrounds. I just want. Oh,
It's
right
where
here.
it's where we have nothing else. There's
There'd
nothing.
be overlays and clips. now,
Yes, it would.
so, okay.
Overlays.
Let's go back to the desktop.
Let's do it.
We could do a recap.
He's gonna upload a flyer.
Undercap. Oh, we can upload something. Oh.
I got to close some of these tabs.
I was gonna say if you can find it.
I put them on my desktop so I could find them quick.
Tabalicious.
It was delicious.
So we went out to the Phoenix Herpetological Society here.
I
in
love that word.
Arizona. Herpetological.
Yeah.
Took me forever to learn.
It doesn't even give you a clue what it's about.
No. not a clue.
Herpetological. Oh, for herpetology.
What is that? Most people don't
You
know
know,
what that is.
reptiles. Oh, yeah. That tracks. Not at all.
And we did the episode live
Well,
out there.
I'll
Well,
just
not
upload
live, but we
this
recorded
one.
the episode out
I'm not
there.
going to put the picture.
But you can watch the recorded version of it
You can
anytime you want.
on YouTube.
Thanks to the internet.
Thanks to technology. Right?
Hooray! Technology.
Technology is amazing.
It really is. It's very amazing and scary all at the same time.
If you think about it, for us to be able to do what we do now, it is pretty amazing.
Yeah, well, when you think about what computers were at one point, I always think about war games and
Yeah.
that whole system and the telephone modem and how cool that sounded. Like, where do you like to play? And I'm watching you make movies in like 15 seconds over here with the software. It's also capable to put on your phone, carry around in your pocket.
Yep.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, we're pretty fortunate. It's pretty cool.
To say the least, yeah.
100%.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are living in amazing times with amazing people. It's a wonderful time to be alive.
What
do
I
you-
can't find is one.
Oh, you can't find one?
Nah,
Who got in the freaking alligator cage?
I know it's here.
I did.
Oh, well, that would be you.
That was in our anniversary show.
With the alligators?
Yeah, that was on our anniversary
You
show.
got in a cage with alligators.
Of course I did.
That's wonderful.
Yeah,
Did you
1
give
year
them a
later.
massage?
We went back.
Did you learn how to touch them properly so that you don't get bit?
I learned that a long time ago.
Well, that's good.
All it takes is one charging at you and you learn that real fast.
I'm proud to know that there's a way to do that.
There is a way.
Yeah.
They're actually, honestly, they're pretty docile animals.
Yeah, they're pretty docile. But if you present as food, they'll treat you like food.
They will treat you like food.
Oh, you're right there where I like to see my food at.
Yeah.
That's food level. I'm going to eat your hand now. Nom, 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 nom. I do love a good crocodile death roll on some
Ugh.
dumbass who gets his arm in there.
It's
And then it
crazy.
snap, 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 snap. It's like, wow, that breaks a lot easier than you think it would. Feel like limbs are stronger than that. But nope.
So the funny thing is on an alligator, you can physically hold their mouth shut with your hands.
Oh, yeah, because they got
They're-
no muscles
They're,
open.
they're super weak.
Yeah.
But that,
You're
that
not
bite
doing-
force,
you're not doing nothing.
you ain't doing nothing.
Remember when you had a skull?
Yeah, exactly.
You got pudding for your
I
head
meant
now.
to do this before the show.
Well, is it?
He's trying to find. Did you find it?
I did.
Okay.
I have
yeah.
3
So,
things. that
so I
showed up
found
here.
a highlight. So this shows like the first 3 episodes.
Now
we
there's
did.
4 things here.
So which one does he need to bring up? The last one you just put in there?
I got it.
Fine, you do it then.
Oh, you can do it. Sure. 1 through 3.
Now you're talking.
1 through 3.
Yeah. It says highlights 1 through 3. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
It's
Yeah,
pictures.
seeing your pictures
Oh,
in
I'm
there
on
too.
that too. Look how freaking weird. Who's that guy? Chick's
Yeah.
pretty cute.
So we got our snakes. Episode 2, right below the snake, was our episode with Julia Grayling.
Did she move out of town?
She did.
She in LA?
She's in LA.
Doing the LA thing.
Yes.
I like
And
that
then-
third picture. They were Or Keith looks like a total goomba.
Which isn't that all three?
Hey, no,
Yeah.
some of that number, that last one there, it's got an extra dusting of it.
Yeah, you know. Well,
You
what
know,
happens, that's what happens when you shave.
that's exactly, you know what, and that's what it is. Like when I have no facial hair, I look like can't stand it.
So that was our first paranormal investigation.
Yeah, at the
Yeah,
Gila
falls.
County Jail.
Yep.
And we've had the opportunity to go back there several times since.
Who's the guy with the beanie next to Joey?
It's my little son,
That's your son?
Joey Jr.
Joey Jr.
No, it's not.
Yes,
Is
it's
it really?
Jay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jay. Don't
That's
say
Jay,
Joey.
yeah.
Jr.
He's like, what?
There's
You don't
no
have
Joey
Joey
Jr. lying sack of crap, dude.
Messed him up pretty good there.
Makes sense now.
Yeah. So anyway, those are the first 3 episodes we did. In
And
season
then,
1.
see the other ones?
And
Yeah.
then 4 through 6.
4 through 6.
Oh, look at that. I'm gone. This is when you guys got all into ghost and spooky stuff.
Kind of when we, I mean, not really though. I mean, episode 4 was about us.
Oh, that's right. The band.
Yeah. Our
And then-
backgrounds. And
Episode 5 was with my dad. We talked about self-publishing authors. and his
Maybe it's just the
books.
color scheme of these slides that's making me think it's all.
But 6 was our second paranormal adventure
And then you jumped the
At
shark.
Acadia Ranch.
at Acadia Ranch.
And we just posted a video from Acadia Ranch on TikTok earlier today.
Yeah.
That people seem to like. That's a busy one, isn't it?
That is a
That's a
busy
very
one.
busy,
Holy
lots of
shnikey.
pictures. You got a brewery up there. Which brewery is that?
That was
That's
Santan Brewery.
Santan.
Santan Brewery.
Yeah.
It's
That was
place
a
where
really
they
cool
make
tour we went on there. I
Yep.
really enjoyed that.
And the episode essentially was the tour. We played the whole tour on our episode.
beer. That equipment is
We
so
talked
about it.
crazy.
Oh, that place is insane.
Those big copper vats there and stuff
Yep.
is just nuts.
Throw that back up there.
Oh,
Throw
yeah.
that one back.
We
up
only
there
talked
real
about
quick.
one of them.
Oh, my bad. So there's that thing, and then there's what's the collage of pictures here?
So that was our selfie sode.
Oh, that's funny.
And what's really exciting about that is next week, right?
We're doing it again.
We're doing Selfie Sode 2.
2.0.
2.0.
Oh, how it's changed.
Oh, it has since we did it.
Oh, how it's
Yes.
changed.
Yes.
100%.
So it's funny when we did that first one, we talked about doing it annually every year to do a selfie sode, and we asked our followers to send us in selfies of themselves. Well, usually that's what a selfie is.
Yep.
But with their favorite beer or whatever.
And what was interesting, it was kind of a dark episode.
Yeah, it really did
Because
turn
we-
dark.
Yeah, because we talked about all the mishaps taking selfies, like all the bad things that have happened.
People who've died.
People who've died taking
The last
selfies.
picture we ever got of Jimmy.
yeah,
was a
exactly.
selfie.
Exactly.
Thank goodness he
I'm
was
gonna
streaming
open
live.
this other one.
Oh, there you go. And then the one on top was a
Bam!
Go back.
well on the other one.
On the other top. Fuck me. Okay, this
Yeah.
one.
There's Jay again and his wife.
He looks different without the beanie thing
He
on.
does. So we did that episode was on autism.
That was a great episode.
Yay!
We visited that horror or the haunted house,
Haunted house
for
for
autism,
Yep.
and got to interview the person that put that on, and it was really interesting stuff.
Yeah, that was a really fun episode, and I enjoyed that episode a lot. That was right around Halloween too. It was cool.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
I would hope so.
All right,
Yeah.
we can change it now.
Now that's one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we did. That was our Halloween episode, right? The ghost stories. Real
Mhm.
ghost stories.
We got some really good ghost stories in that one.
We did.
Superstitions.
We did. That was fun.
It's pretty crazy. Plus, we got to do another paranormal adventure.
Yep.
Uh,
At Superstitions, guys.
yes.
Our famous bar
That was fun too.
in the
That was-
Superstition Mountains.
you did that one with us, didn't you, Jack?
I did an investigation with you in a secondary, not for that one though.
Oh, okay.
I went back with you to make sure there was nothing there anymore.
You cleansed it.
That's
I've
a-
cleansed it. These pipes are clean. Everything is gone. You ruined it. Thanks for being here.
Then our season finale, I think, was the Star Wars
Star Wars.
episode.
Yeah, because episode the last of the
12.
trilogy came
Oh,
out.
the
Trilogy. The Force goes to sleep again.
No, wasn't it the first of the new trilogy?
No.
Or was it the first of the
Yeah,
new trilogy?
The
because
Force Awakens.
yeah, because Revenge of the Sith came out a long before we
Wait, no,
did
hold
the
on.
podcast. I don't know why. Why
So,
did we?
no,
do it?
it was right before one of them was.
Maybe it was like the 40th anniversary or something, or the anniversary of
Could have
Star
been.
Wars or something like that.
No.
Something
No, it
was
would've been
crazy
early.
because this
This-
was.
There's
20
a reason we did Star Wars.
That was
Yeah, well, this was still
Because we're giant
2019.
nerds.
Hmm.
I think
Right,
it's
the end of
It
2019.
was the end of 2019.
Yeah.
So it definitely wouldn't have been the anniversary.
No.
Why the hell do we do Star Wars?
Because
It
we're
was-
giant fucking nerds and we wanted to.
no, there was a reason we picked
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Well, there
though.
was an episode of something that was coming out that had to do with Star Wars.
Maybe it was the Rogue One.
I'm such an idiot.
I can't remember.
I don't
either.
remember.
I bet we say it in the episode.
Drink it.
I'm sure we do.
I bet you don't.
But no, I bet no, I bet we do.
Somebody
I bet,
watch it and
I
tell
bet we
us.
talk about why we did that episode. I know we talked about, the collectibles and
You
how
didn't
much
have
they
a
were
lightsaber
worth
then?
and stuff like that. There was a lightsaber.
And how your mom
the-
threw
not
all
the
yours
good one.
away. And
Right. Remember that story?
I remember that story. Oh, Kathy, what were you thinking?
Just thinking, get this shit out of my house.
Pretty much. So yeah, so that was some of our ends in season 1.
And I don't have any highlights for the next 2 seasons.
Next 2
but-
seasons. That's all right.
Ta-da!
It'll
Yeah. But shortly thereafter, I mean, starting in season 2 is when COVID kind of hit.
Yeah.
And kind of changed what we were doing. So we had a hard time getting together to do pre-recorded episodes, though we did do quite a few in season 2.
Yeah, we did. We started out with Rachel. We did the
Yeah.
the New Year's, which we talked about health and fitness,
Mm-hmm.
and then the
Then the second one was UFOs.
UFOs. Yep.
With Tim.
Tim. Yep.
And,
And there was another paranormal one after that, I think.
Yes, we had either Adobe Deli.
I think so. I think that was the third one that we did. It was about halfway through season 2 that we started with the lives, because that's when
Yeah.
COVID was kind of in full swing.
Yep.
I gotta lie, that actually made me jump for a second.
I know. It was
So
inappropriate.
dramatic.
But
it was wonderful.
COVID sucked.
Well, it really changed
Indeed.
the way we did the show too. I mean, because everything we did from then on was live.
Mm-hmm.
I think we did 1 or 2 more pre-recorded episodes, maybe.
Yeah, that would be the
We went to
Alien
Payson.
DNA
Oh, that's right.
was
Yeah.
one that we did.
The documentary. Yep.
Hybrid.
The hybrid.
The hybrid. The hybrid.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will interview the hybrid.
Well, our zombie one, we did that season.
Oh yeah, that was
And the
that was 203.
that's right. That was right after the UFO one.
And we did Atomic America
Mhm.
after that.
So we did quite a few.
We did. As I said, we did
pre-recorded
probably,
ones.
probably half
Yeah.
a season worth.
I guess it really was
pre-recorded. Yeah.
towards the end.
We did our New Mexico adventure. We
Mhm.
did Payson when we went to search for Bigfoot.
Yeah.
That turned into anything but Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was fun.
Dude, I realized later it was Bigfoot that was making those frog noises. Stored us off the trail.
And I don't know, did we ever officially kick off a season 3? I think we just kind of rolled into it, didn't we? We really didn't say this is our official season 3.
Yeah. What made it our season 3, I think, is our intro that we did. That's when
Yeah,
we
We changed the intro
started
up.
the new intro, and,
Yep.
and we tried to shorten our name to TTABA, the unexplained.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
It worked great.
Yeah, it lasted just a little while.
It worked, I think it was our time. We were trying to find our niche, right? I mean-
Merchandising, merchandising,
Exactly.
merchandising. TTABA, the flamethrower.
I told Joey the picture we had behind us. Somebody needs to make us an action figure because that'd be funny as shit.
Yeah, because you look like an action figure behind you. That
Right. That would be funny as
little
hell.
plastic sword and everything.
That would
You know
be
what it's
cool.
worth if you have the actual sword?
Does anybody know? Does anybody know how to make action figures or
Yeah.
people who make action figures? Who does that, Jack? Are there people who do it?
Nerds.
Of course.
3D printers.
Yeah,
You
but
can
3D printers though, because then you got to paint them and everything now, because they just come out one color, don't they?
No, you can use multiple plastics, but yeah, for the most part, they're going to come out monochromatic or whatever. But you can do multicolored plastics in different stages. But yeah,
Yeah.
you'd want to paint them.
That'd be painstaking.
It wouldn't be that big of a deal. Wouldn't be that big of a deal.
We could just get some more Mr. Facts and,
You're gonna make one.
glue facial hair on him. And
That's right. Hats,
I said for the
pants.
longer, it's not a lot of money to make a bobblehead.
All clothes.
And to have you and I as a freaking bobblehead would be hilarious. Even having Jack as a bobblehead.
How do you not
would
have
be
those
fucking
already?
hilarious. I don't know. I don't know.
They got to be what, less than $100, right?
I think they're probably about $70 a piece.
Yeah, so it's as much as a lightsaber.
Christmas presents. Some money well spent.
There you go.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, sign up for our Patreon page.
Oh yeah. Watch
So
us
we can buy some
free shit.
bobbleheads
Yeah, we
if
need new
so.
stuff. We need toys.
No.
We need toys. I just barely discovered the toy stores in Arizona are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Was it the rise of Skywalker, maybe?
I don't know if it was or
That
not.
came out then?
Maybe it was.
Well, that's what they suggested. Someone suggested that, but I don't know. Was it? We don't know because we don't remember.
Could
Well,
be.
did that come out in 20?
I don't know.
It probably
In
did.
the world.
It probably did because we're in 25 now. So,
Mhm.
and they released 2 more. So I would say, I'd say it probably was the Rise of Skywalker.
Well, now we know. Kind of.
Probably was it.
It was the rise of the Skywalker.
I know, I
42 years later.
Or was it the Force Awakens?
We don't fucking know. But we'll keep asking the question.
It
We
was
should
one
check
of
the
them.
calendar.
Somebody Google what year those came out.
Should
'Cause it would have been
just-
2020.
It came out in 2019.
Well, it would have been, yeah. Well, I think we did our last
would've been
episode. We
2019,
didn't do a Christmas one that first season.
Right.
So
No, we
it
didn't.
would have been, I think we took off like a month and a half or something. I think we took off part of November and December.
For Thanksgiving and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they should have come out sometime in there in that time period. And a
Yeah,
lot of
so-
movies come out around Christmas time too, don't they? Some
Yeah.
of those
Oh,
big
yeah.
ones. So
You got to have your summer blockbusters and you got to have your holiday
Yeah.
blockbusters and your home alone.
could have been a Christmas
So
What is
Christine's
that
probably
movie
right.
that year in 2019.
That's probably what it
What
was.
is It's a freaking movie.
Good answer. I like
Yeah,
that.
so
Good
Rise of
answer.
Skywalker came out in 2019. So,
Freaking
Nice.
A.
Well, speaking of Christine, since
Yeah.
she's a book of knowledge, she is one of the few that sent us her video on what her and is. And I think we should share that.
we should, because we did promise. And then, Christine, which color koozie do you want?
Oh yeah.
Yakuza.
You got a koozie.
Yakuza. Shall we play it?
Yeah, play Christine's video.
Here we
Came
go.
out Great.
I'm Christine, and this is my end video. I am obsessed with cemeteries. I love the vibe and the feeling I get when I visit a cemetery. To me, they are very relaxing and calming, so much so I can sit and write my poetry without disruption. I also love the history at each cemetery I visit. I love how I get the feeling spirits are with me in certain areas of any given cemetery. And I feel like those spirits are trying to tell me their story. In cemetery, there is no worry or drama, just peace.
That was a good
She
video.
is
That
a
was-
natural,
Right?
isn't
That was
she?
very nicely done.
Yeah. That was awesome.
I'm
So-
definitely not sharing mine now.
So, Christine, there's 2 versions of the clear
Magic
ones.
The neon green.
This one's neon green, and the logo doesn't show up as sharp as the green.
Or you have your car air freshener green. Pine tree.
Yeah,
Green.
that's this green.
I never considered the possibility of like hanging out at cemeteries that I didn't know anybody at. But then like we have my wife's family has a lot of family in one cemetery, so we've been there a lot. And I've on occasion wandered around and looked at other headstones and stuff. And it's interesting some of the stuff you see, both kind of touching and kind of sad sometimes. And then there's some that are just inappropriate and hilarious. And
Yeah.
there's one at this cemetery that every time I take somebody new to the cemetery, I have to show it to them because I still just can't wrap my head around what's going on with it. Because there's 2 markers, there's a regular marker and then there's a bench. And for whatever reason, the one marker, it says it's from mom and brother. So there's this girl who died pretty young, and they put a photograph on it, like a snapshot photograph, and she's very blonde, young, wearing a barely legal t-shirt. On her headstone. Now, for those of you who don't know what that is, Google it or don't.
Be careful.
It's a Larry Flint publication. I just am blown away. Like, nobody, I don't know. Am I weird? Doesn't that seem just
It does seem a little strange.
slightly inappropriate? Like, this is her forever thing.
Right.
I don't know. I think it's hilarious, but I don't know.
We have to answer Karen.
So Karen, they're invisible because we use a green screen behind us.
Chroma key.
And the chroma key on StreamYard pulls out anything that's green in the camera.
The koozies are green.
So the koozies are green, so it takes out the green color. So that's why. So if I put my green screen mask on, my head would just disappear. I'd be the headless Keith sitting there. So it is kind of fun to do, though. I did it one time.
Put holes in
it
your
is
soul.
entertaining.
It is fun. Put the gloves on, your hands disappear, and all kinds of stuff. Have a floating beer beer glass. So, but thank you for that, Christine. That was great. That was very nicely done. I agree. Some cemeteries, we've been to a few, and some of them are absolutely beautiful. Like the one up in Payson, just blew my
that
mind.
time
It
of
was so
year
pretty.
was just like the beginning of spring, right?
Everything was blooming. Yeah.
And, oh yeah.
Some of the markers though are crazy. Like some of the ones in her video, even
Mhm.
I mean, they're like freaking monuments.
Oh yeah.
It's wild.
Yep. Yeah, we visited Sleepy Hollow a couple of years ago, and we went to that cemetery. And I love those older cemeteries, man.
Are there
It's
any
just
rules or
very cool?
are there rules or laws to how long you have to leave a grave before you can take it away? Before you can move the marker?
That's a great question. I don't know.
I feel
I
like
have
there
no
has
idea.
to be because I mean, obviously, at some point you're running out of space.
Yeah, but I mean, some of these gravestones are hundreds and hundreds of years old. I mean,
Yeah, but I mean,
know,
then that's in certain old, very specific old, graveyards and stuff. But I wonder, like the ones that we have now, some of these really huge ones that are like down in the metropolitan area, I don't feel like they're going to just stop selling spaces. You know what I mean? At some point, they're going to have to either start moving them or digging them up or just changing headstones. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
don't they kind of have to?
I don't know though, because the one we went to in Payson, didn't we find a couple headstones from like the 1800s?
Yeah, there's ones that are hundreds of years old.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that they won't let them stay that long, but I'm wondering there's got to be a point where they're going to go like, there's nobody around who gives a rat's ass about this person anymore.
I don't know.
You
Maybe when all the kin die off.
That's
and
what
there's
I'm.
no family
I
left,
feel like there's
I
got to
don't
be
know.
some, whether it's an industry standard or something. There's got to be a level where they just go, yeah, you know what, we can go ahead and pull this. This line died to him. He was the last one of whatever. We're 2 generations past. There's got to be a point where there's like, who's it even for? It's just a basic run of the mill stone. It's not even cool. It's not a bench.
That's a good question.
I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too much about it.
Yep, definitely. Anybody in the comments saying it?
No, she was talking about spirits in the cemetery. She was talking about spirits.
Yeah.
She was talking about the spirits. I believe that Christine has a kinship and is drawn to that sort of stuff. So I believe that is true.
Yeah, the one in Ohio we went to was really pretty too. Well, that's where Christine's was too, right? Christine, you shot yours in Ohio. They don't touch cemeteries unless they relocate the entire site.
The entire cemetery or the entire plot?
Probably.
Oh, they say they move.
they say they move it.
They also say they don't put multiple people into one thing, but they've
No, they definitely do that.
Yeah, they definitely do.
Yeah, they bury couples that way. That's how my mom and dad will be.
Well, they do
They'll put my dad's casket right on top of hers.
The one
In the
behind
vault.
the gentleman standing and the 2 women sitting on the other side of him in my video. The 2 women. Was his
Oh,
wife and
wow.
The other was his mistress. Wow, that's
a
interesting.
rich guy right there.
Yes.
Dude had some bucks.
Yep.
Wow. Just a side note.
Doing dry January.
Oh,
What
my
are you really?
goodness.
Wow. What are you gonna do about your show? Taking a break.
You listen to mellow music during January too. You give up on the heavy metal. Listen to ballads, elevator music.
Johnny Mathis.
Yeah. Barry Manilow.
Barry Manilow.
Just 80s ballads all day.
Oh man. All right, so you want to talk about the next video?
Let's do another end.
Yeah.
Should you talk
So-
about it before we play it?
Yeah,
I don't know what the
I'm
hell
going
is-
to because
Okay.
the person that sent this one in didn't give us
A narrative.
a narrative on it,
Perfect.
but I think that the picture or the video tells us what his and is perfectly. But
Shall
yeah.
we roll it?
so go ahead and roll it, and then we'll
Talk about it.
Play the keys.
Purple. Hexagon. Star. Purple. Black. Blue. A sword.
she's going to be a DJ.
I was
when
gonna
she
say,
grows
so
up.
hairdressing or DJs is and
Right.
house DJ.
So yeah,
That Sweet Pebbles hairdo she had going on.
so that was sent in by Jay Mitchell. That's his great granddaughter.
Oh wow, very cool.
So that's his end.
That's his and.
Great granddaughter.
So I'll have to find out what color koozie he wants
yes.
and deliver it to him personally.
Very cool.
Awesome.
Very cool. So then Lindsay also sent in her and.
I'm anxious to see what Lindsay's and is.
Me
It was kind of funny. And I already know what koozie she wants.
Good. Here we go.
Hi, I am Lindsay, and this is my and. I like trains. And let me show you guys my trains. I am doing a Halloween setup. So I have a lot of Halloween style trains. Dracula's blood there. Hookers, because hookers are always good. I have a hearse, some bodies in the river, and my scary house. That's my and.
That was pretty cool.
I love it.
Well, there's dead bodies in the lake. What the hell is wrong with you? It's awesome. Little cotton wrapped dead bodies. That's the best thing ever. Oh, I love it.
She, you know,
They're not like removable.
No.
They're epoxy into the damn lake. Look at the dead bodies. It's like, that's so freaking awesome.
she has just a crazy imagination as we do. So
Andrea, it's not too late.
it's not too late. We're going to continue this. So you can continue to send us your videos via the link,
Indeed you do.
or you can send it to us
Oh,
on TikTok.
That reminds me.
What does it remind you of?
Yes. Oh, that's right. We did that.
What is it? Oh,
Or you can send it to us through Facebook Messenger. Just shoot a quick little video. You saw how long they were. They weren't very long. Just let us know what your and is.
And if you do it right now, we could do it live tonight.
we'll do it. Instant request.
We'll do an instant request.
Yeah, be awesome.
Record one, send it on Facebook Messenger, and we'll throw it up here Why not?
Tonight.
tonight. And you'll get a koozie.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 7 more spots.
We got 7 more.
7 more koozies to give away.
I know Lindsay wants the orange one.
All right.
Lindsay's
Well,
gonna
I
have-
better,
Lindsay's gonna have-
hide these ones. So
Right?
Yeah, and Christine wanted
Who's
the green.
The green. Well, this is the green,
That's
right?
the green,
Because
green.
this would be the neon green.
The neon
So-
green.
Neon
right, right, right.
green.
So,
Look, it can make the orange one disappear.
Why did they do that? Why
Isn't
they-
that
Ooh.
amazing? I am magic.
that's
okay.
see, I knew Lindsay. I knew you wanted the orange one.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we appreciate you guys sending your videos. It's very cool. It's very cool that we get to share your and with other people and with us. And
Indeed.
and Christine, I have a feeling that your and will be another episode.
Oh, yes.
An
someday.
entire episode
Sure.
of Gravestones.
And Lindsay, you never know. Maybe we will do one on trains. That'd be kind
Ooh.
of cool. I love trains.
Toy
fast.
trains, model trains.
Do toy trains or real trains? Hey, you
Say
never
model
know.
trains.
Model trains.
Thank you.
There you go.
Had we gone out together to that train graveyard or whatever it is in Chandler?
Oh, the museum.
museum.
No.
It's right by my house.
Yeah, it is close.
We used to
me.
play. We used to play on that when I was a kid. When
That's a
you
great
used to be able to
place.
go.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It used to just
Very
be
cool.
an actual engine and a car that were just open air. There was no building. There was no nothing. It was just that was a thing that you just go on and get laid and do drugs. And it was I was a
All
kid,
right.
so we actually just played on it like it was a jungle gym thing. So it was
Yeah.
fun. Then it got vandalized and they made it a museum. They added trains to it. And they've added a lot to it. It's actually
Really?
kind of a cool place. Yeah.
Because there's what is it? Stillman McCormick Ranch or something out there in Scottsdale. That's the whole train park.
Mm-hmm.
They have a big display set up inside. They have trains you could ride on.
Isn't that the minute? That's a miniature train, though. Right?
There is a miniature train, but they have a whole layout, like
there's
our layout downstairs. They have a whole layout, a whole warehouse full of it.
Yeah.
And they have a couple of bigger cars too, big real rail cars
Ain't
there.
that
So
special.
Yeah, the one in Chandler though has a bunch of really old stuff.
They've
might
got a
want to
really
check
good
it out.
exhibit now.
Yeah.
They actually have a really good quality. It's actually a
It's
museum.
probably been 10 years or so since I've been out there, so it's probably even gotten better.
would they let us do an episode?
No,
No.
no, they get crazy when they see people with cameras out there.
really?
Yeah,
Why, you're in a museum.
I know.
They're in that whole. They're one of those places that the auditors love to mess with.
Is that what it is?
You can't film in here. You can't record us. You can't record us without my permission.
Yeah, actually, I can. You're in public more, Don.
Yeah,
I didn't give you permission.
Yeah, that's how life works.
you have
dipshit.
to have a license
Are
or
you
something there
outdoors?
Really?
to
No,
shoot
you-
photography.
No, you don't. Or you have to be ready to fight about it because people are so stupid.
Maybe
crazy.
they've changed over the last.
They
few
It's very
years.
possible
I
because
don't
at one
know.
point they weren't even really visible. It was just stuff outside.
That's crazy.
That's how it started. And then somebody said we should put some money in this and make it worthwhile, so people stop vandalizing the crap.
Yeah.
It's not like when it comes to collections of antique things, to get enough people who own those things together to make a collection that's worth having a museum or a display for.
Mhm.
Like Starfighter Arcade. You ever been there?
No, I haven't been there.
Oh, it's so cool. It's a bunch. I think what it was a bunch of dudes. You know how you also had that one friend, one guy who has a pinball machine or an arcade machine. It's like
yeah.
just kind of a lonely, sad thing that sits in his house. Well, apparently a bunch of dudes got together and kind of did this co-op thing. So they have this whole building that all their machines are in and they maintain them. So it's all the old arcade machines and tons of pinball machines. And you pay an entrance fee for the night and you just play everything for free all night long.
Huh.
It's super fun. If you like pinball, it's really fun.
Yeah.
They have more pinball machines than you've ever seen in one place.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
That's really cool.
Where's that?
It's up in Mesa.
Hmm.
But it's a Starfighter. We've been trying to get back there for
It's like
2
the
years.
last Starfighter kind of a team.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's what it's kind of based on
Yeah.
because the guys that own it are clearly nerds, and because between the games and then like all the stuff that's decorating around, there's all the toys that we all love and just nerd stuff that like having two of them doesn't do anything for you at home. So they put this place where it's all together and it makes more sense. I think it's really cool.
That's cool.
It's like a dream I had when I was a child.
If I was rich, I'd be having all this cool stuff.
So should we talk about some of the ands that we have coming up?
Let's do it.
Do
I
it,
think we
John.
should. I think we should.
Yeah.
So next week, as we said, we're going to do our Selfie-Sode 2.0.
Sure.
So that should be
With
a lot-
with
that should be
a
lot
with a
of fun.
twist.
With
With
a
a
twist.
twist of lemon or lemon.
Both.
Good.
I need to bring up the calendar.
Bring it up, dude.
Because I don't have my phone to look it up.
No.
Then I think the week after that, we are going to be meeting with, so we're going to do some pre-recording on a Saturday. We're going to be meeting with Tony and Sheree and doing a Staticom
It's going to be very cool.
episode.
Static.
So we're going to do a Staticom session right here in the house, do it on Saturday. And we'll come live Tuesday and talk about what we found and play some of the evidence that we get, if we get any evidence. I do have a quick story to tell.
Oh, please do.
So,
Yes.
So Saturday, right? I think it was Saturday. Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
Sunday I went over and helped Lindsay. So Saturday I was home alone working on some studio stuff.
Uh-oh.
And I'm up here in the studio. And for anybody that knows our house, we have a 2-story house. And we have a big, I'll call it a great room where the trains are. And I had this big 10-foot Darth Vader. And he came with a lightsaber and 2 different hands for the holidays. One's for Christmas. He's holding the Death Star as a Christmas ball. And for Halloween, he's holding a pumpkin. Well, we took the pumpkin off and, it's got some weight to it, right? You felt
Mhm.
it.
Well, definitely nothing wind would blow around.
No. So it sits up on the piano. There's a piano out there. And it's been there since the end of October, since the end of Halloween. So I'm upstairs in the studio doing some work and I hear my piano almost like the cat's walking across the keys. You know, you hear that weird sound. So I'm like, what the hell is that? I'm like, it must be Seymour walking across the piano. So I go out over the landing and I look down, and Darth Vader's hand with the pumpkin is sitting in the middle of the room. So I'm like, okay. So I immediately start looking for the animals. So I go into the guest room where Seymour normally hangs out, and he's curled up on the bed, sound asleep. Okay. I go into where the dogs are. They're in our bedroom, on our bed, curled up, sound asleep.
Shivering like a
So, yeah. So I don't know. I have no explanation. I can tell you right now, it wasn't a breeze that knocked that thing over.
Use the force.
Right. But it clearly hit the piano on the way down and ended up in the middle of the room. And if you want to see the video that I shot, that I sent to Lindsay and Joey, go on our TikTok page. It's on our TikTok page. You can see it. So I shot it immediately after it happened. I'm like, I have to document this.
Why don't you guys have surveillance cameras inside your house?
So
like other paranormal
funny story, Jack. We do. So when you walk in our front door to the left, we still have our nativity set up from Christmas.
Yes.
Well, one of the wise men kept getting knocked over, and we thought it was Seymour, going up there just swatting it around, playing with it. So I said, all right, I'm going to take one of our cameras, I'm going to stick it on the ledge and video record it and see what happens, if it happens again.
Yeah.
Well, nothing happened.
Damn it.
And Lindsay had to change the battery out at her rental house. So we swapped that battery. We took that battery out. So the camera was down.
Of course.
Yeah.
Testicle Tuesday.
So, our live ended on TikTok. Look at that. Not sure why. But
Time.
it just ended. So yeah. So we didn't have the camera up and running at the time. It's back up and running now. And it probably won't happen again. But yeah.
Sucks.
So it'll be interesting when Tony and Sheree come here and do Staticom to see what we get. Because for those of you, anybody who's followed our show for a long period of time knows that things go on here in the house. So we know something's here. We know Julie's here, the spirit of Julie, if you guys know Julie. And Jahan is the other one. And there's also the old man that passed away in the house here. We believe his spirit is still here. So we definitely have activity here. So it'll be interesting to see what happens when we do the Staticom episode, to see what type of evidence we come up with.
Creepy dolls.
Are you uploading something?
Yes.
Video?
Video, yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm going to put
What is it?
in right now.
Probably the video that I shot.
No.
Oh, no?
Something better.
Oh,
Okay.
This is special.
Oh, it's a special video. Okay.
Get over here.
So yeah,
Da-da-da-da-da.
interesting stuff. Interesting stuff.
Go here.
And needless to say, my first reaction was great. I'm home alone and this shit's happening.
Yeah.
But
Oh, dog's telling me it's time.
those telling you it's time. It's not time.
You're still talking.
There is no
Shut up.
time. Shut up. It's time to go.
You're still here? Go
Joe-
away.
Joey's got a special video to play.
I know. I'm not
As soon as
with the
it
dog. She's gonna start
uploads.
barking here in a minute. You know that, right?
She probably will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She will.
I think she just left. Did she just leave? Was she still there?
Well, she's not in here with me anymore.
No, she left. She walked out. She's like, Jess, not paying attention to me.
jerk face.
It's right here. It's just not. Because I have to do something first.
Okay.
Keep talking among yourselves.
All right. So after that, did you bring the calendar up by chance?
Oh, I did.
He did. And then
I'll bring it back up again. The 28th.
That's your brother.
Well, rumor is he's my
sorry.
brother, but
He's also
he's Elvis.
Elvis.
Yes. And,
Elvis Presley.
and if you've wondered what Elvis does in his off season, tune in on the 28th.
You're about to find out. I'm excited. I'm excited to do that episode.
I have to convert this to an MP4.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. I get it.
Is it this?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Maybe. We'll see.
We shall see.
And if nobody knows who Julie is, we've done a lot of episodes on Julie. So go back and check our Haunted Doll episode. Was the first episode where Julie made the appearance. And then she's been kind of
There
a
we go.
feature ever since.
She's one of the creepy dolls, right?
I don't think she's really creepy.
She's
really,
one of the
she's
dolls.
real pretty. Yeah, she's a doll, but I think she's one of the prettier dolls, to be honest with you.
Okay, you saying that makes it creepy. She's one of my pretty dolls.
She's
Who's a
one
pretty
that
girl? You're a pretty girl.
Kind of, brother.
Yeah.
She's she's one that just kind of stuck out, you know. I mean, Lindsay held on to for a long time.
Now you're talking.
And gross.
You're funny. So interesting. So I'm curious to see what will happen. And then we're going to be revisiting with Super Horror Show in February, doing our Valentine's Day episode with them. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Talking about all the mishaps and mayhem that happens on Valentine's Day with couples. So that'll be interesting. See, Christine, I didn't know you did the dowsing rods in that room. That's interesting. She said there's a little boy in that room.
Are you Reiki?
So.
Is she Reiki priest? Or
No,
what kind of dowsing
I
is
don't
it?
think Christine does Reiki. Do you do Reiki, Christine? I don't know if you do or not.
What kind of dowsing is it?
Just a regular dowsing rods.
Oh, I thought it was a Reiki thing. My bad.
It may be. It may have originated.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
The only person I ever seen do it that wasn't a hillbilly.
I'm not well versed in Reiki.
Oh, yeah. It's the spiritual dowsing versus the water dowsing.
Are you uploading it?
I am.
How's it going? How's it going?
It's almost there. Almost there.
Almost there. What movie is that from?
Hold on just a little bit longer.
Hold on to your butts. No Reiki. Just a young man. That's interesting.
Weird.
Yeah, dowsing rods have been around for a very long time, too.
Yes, they have.
Well, weren't they originally designed to find water?
That's what my grandfather did with them.
Yeah, I thought that's what they were designed for.
All right.
We found a spiritual component for them.
Yeah.
So we have another koozie to give away.
We do.
Who's
Yeah.
it for?
I'll show you right now.
Do it, Doug.
Super exciting.
This is Mama Cat, and you said it's not too late, and I'm still watching your show. I will show you my hand. I love bats. I like watching live bats on YouTube shows. Here's a little leather bat from the Red Fair. We got a hanging bat up here. Got more bats. And over here we have another cool bat. He's holding my Camp Crystal Lake pennant because for a little humor. Here's my other bats. And there's more bats, I'm sure, but that's about it for right now. Toodles.
Aw, thanks, Mama Cat. That was awesome.
That was awesome. Very cool.
You know, we've never done a show on just bats.
No, we never have.
We might have to
Because we're in Arizona, we
recruit
don't
her
have
to help
any.
us out with one of those. But
Texas is a place for bats, is it not?
Yeah, Texas
there's
has
lots of bats in
yeah.
Texas. Yeah.
So, Mama Cats and Arthur, get ready. You guys are going to do another episode with us this season. So, get ready.
Not when they're dry.
Oh, we'll have to wait. We can wait a month.
Oh,
Well, we have to wait a month anyway because we're already booked out to the end of
That's
February.
true.
So,
All right, fair enough.
Yeah. How far did we get while I was doing that? Or did we just talk about the 28th?
well, we did book one in March, didn't we? Didn't we book?
We have actually. Oh no, that's February. We do have March 18th taken. What was that?
That's the static. Oh, no,
Oh,
you said
that's
March.
our
I don't have any idea.
our green beer
Oh, St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day episode.
Yep.
So
That'll be fun.
yeah, because a few years back we did a green beer blind beer taste test, which was I know we had
Grolsch.
Grolsch,
We didn't do Heineken, did we?
yes, Heineken,
Heineken.
and popular one.
Doseki?
No,
Oh, Saki.
that's it. It's the one that has the 9-step process to
Stella.
Stella. There we go. Yeah.
Stella Artois.
Yeah.
Artois.
So, but they were all in a green bottle, so we're going to try doing the same blind beer taste test while drinking them from a can.
There's a green bottle in a green can.
That'll be interesting.
It'll be wonderful.
That'll be interesting.
Oh, cool.
And then what else do we have? We have some more stuff
Oh,
in February.
Yes,
don't
we do. Let's go back to February. February.
February.
February 4th. We're going to talk about giants,
Big ones.
Oh, that's right. Giants of the earth.
Real
the
ones.
Nephilim, perhaps.
I've had a Nephilim.
Hold them back.
The Heffalumps and Woodles.
And then, of course, on the, well, it's not on the 14th. It's going to be on February 11th. We're going to team up with Super Horror Show again.
Our Valentine's Day.
For the Valentine's Day show.
That'll be fun.
The 18th is we're going to have your dad back.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Very cool.
He's written several other
since then.
Yes. And some of them have inspired some other episodes that we've done.
They have.
So
they have. Yeah.
Get to talk about that again.
And that was a couple episodes that did really, really well too. We did the reincarnation episode. You remember that one, Jack?
It was like the first one I did with him.
Yeah, that was fun. And then we did the
yeah, so that was inspired by his book,
Two Different Worlds. Right? Two Different Worlds?
No, I don't think it's what it's called.
I think that was it. That was the book.
I don't know.
I was trying to reach his new book, but it's across the table here.
Yep.
Oh,
way over there. Way over yonder.
Got to do some reaching. So his most recent book is Shadows from My Past, which is a good read. I'm about halfway through it now.
Gangster.
So it's a good book. So go check it out. It's on well, anywhere you can buy books, pretty much. It's on Amazon, Barnes and Noble, Kobo, Goodreads, Book Baby, you name it, you can buy it.
Did you just
go
name
check
those
it
things?
out.
I think you made those up.
No, they're true. They're true book places. I've done enough shows with my dad. So my dad had a show called Bios to Books.
Gotcha.
And did a lot of intros where we talked about all the places to buy the books. So I kind of have it all memorized now. So speaking of which, he's actually looking to start up the show again.
Excellent.
Yeah.
He really needs to.
Yep. So
heck yeah.
It was
need a co-host? They never talk about shit.
I don't know, Dad. It might work out pretty good if you have Jack as your co-host. You know,
that'd be fun. Just him and I digging at each other for an hour every week. You go, what are you, queer?
No, he actually interviewed some pretty cool authors in the past. So it's been kind of a fun journey.
Heck yeah.
So yeah, so cool. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, you're fine. We're at the end of February, and it'll be the end of the of what we have to share so far.
We're still waiting on an answer on one, right?
One?
It is, but then that's the show that it will be. But chances are it will be a show about Julie.
Yes.
Exactly. On February 25th. So if you're a fan of Julie's The Haunted Doll, you don't want to miss it.
You don't want to miss that one. Because that's going to be interesting.
Why?
Because
we don't want to say.
I know that's what you do. It's
don't want to say. So
yep.
So we got a great season ahead, guys. Looking forward to it. And this is going to be the theme moving forward. What is your and? So like Joey said, it's not too late to get your video to us.
6 more koozies available as well.
6 more koozies.
But it doesn't have to end then. We can still have more.
No. And who knows? Maybe we'll do another promotion in a month or two from now.
Yeah, we'll give away other stuff.
Do something different. So
we'll keep on rocking that what's your and theme.
I like it. I think
I do too.
Not only, to Jack's point earlier, we're not out of stuff to talk about, but it'd be cool to get different ideas because we're all stuck in our heads, right? We all have our ands that we like. So we're going to gravitate towards those, right? So sometimes it's hard to think outside the box to come up with different ideas.
Well, there's so much stuff that exists that we never get to touch, we never even know about until somebody
100%.
brings it to your attention.
Yep.
And you go, oh, holy crap, it's a thing.
Yeah, 100%.
Giant kites.
Then you become obsessed with it.
Yep.
Fortunately, I didn't get obsessed with that, but you guys, have you seen the giant kites?
Oh yeah, we should do an episode on that because it's pretty freaking cool.
It's insane.
It is cool.
We went to kite festivals when I was a kid, and I liked kites, but they were not like this. These things are, using teams of people to fly these friggin' things. It's just wild, and hundreds of them in the air at one time. It's just like, where the hell? How do you even get into something like that? But whatever, it doesn't matter. That's what ands are all about.
Yep. And I'm hoping maybe sometime in April, fingers crossed, that if everything works out,
Serial killers.
it's going to be serial killers.
No,
that's actually not
and creepy clowns.
That's
too.
actually not a bad topic.
No.
Sarah. I think Super Horror Show would like that too.
Mm-hmm.
of course he would.
Creepy clowns are. I don't know. None of us like clowns.
Creepy
here.
clowns are serial killers.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Kind of the same thing.
So there may be a trip in the future, which may lead to a very cool episode.
The home for the criminally insane.
And I don't want to give any more away.
No,
I'm going to leave it at that. So,
Arkham Insanitary.
So.
Skybox.
What?
Gacy.
Oh yeah, Gacy was a clown, wasn't he? Was it Gacy? a clown?
Yeah, Gacy was a clown.
Sky Parks?
What is Skybox?
I have no idea. I'm going to have to Google that. Interesting.
Or is that somebody's name? Sky
No.
Parks.
I think it's a thing.
Can't possibly be a thing. We've never heard of it. We know everything. No, but that's what's cool about the ands is that you get to discover new things.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we're psyched about it. So continue to send your ands. We don't have that link, do we, for the form?
It's right there.
No.
Not handy right
Not
here,
handy.
do we?
We'll post it again. We'll post the link. But for now, if you just want to send it to our Facebook Messenger, you can do that, or do it on TikTok and send it to us, share it with us. And then we'll keep sharing it on the following episodes as we
until all the koozies are gone.
All the koozies are gone. That's going to take a while. Quite a few left, aren't there? But who knows? Maybe we'll get to the point eventually where we give away other cool stuff.
Nice.
So we'll see what happens.
Trips and cars and dates.
Probably not that elaborate, but
Why not?
because we don't have enough Patreon.
Everybody else does it. All the cool kids are doing it.
Well, we're not cool.
Well, we might be someday.
Someday
I'll give away a car if we
You
can.
never know.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna hold on.
What? They were both terrible. I actually didn't see the second one, but I heard it was terrible. But the first one was terrible. Put me to sleep. I didn't like it either.
Well, that's it's a cerebral film.
Yes.
Yes, depressing as hell.
Yeah.
Sky Park, 20 minutes.
I'm gonna have to look this up. I have to know what they are. It's
Hmm.
pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting. All I'm thinking it was like a park and ride thing. I don't know why.
No, I think it's something. Yeah, we'll look it up, Christine.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. So. All right.
Now what?
So this has been the truth about beer.
Are you sure?
And
And
Okay.
and your ends.
and what's your and?
So don't forget, send us a quick video if you would. There's still time to get koozies. Well, we have 6 left, Jack, you said?
6 left.
All right, 6 left. For the taking.
And that worked out pretty slick with Andrea sending that to our Facebook Messenger.
That was awesome.
That worked.
That was very cool. Thank you, Andrew. Appreciate
Yes.
that. And thank you for everybody who sent in your videos.
Thank you.
That was very cool.
Let's pound it, brother.
All right, guys. Until next time, we'll see you guys
Peace
next
out.
week. Don't forget, join us for our selfie-sode.
Cheers.
Welcome to the truth about beer.
Had to be, but we want to know.
Bye.
Welcome to the truth about beer.